Welcome to Talking Trash. Happy 2011. Isn't that exciting? I'm not even used to saying that yet. Well, today we're going to talk a little bit about New Year's resolutions and green resolutions. And just a couple things. I just wanted to remind you about what to do with resolutions. We all have them, and I prefer to call it goals. Resolutions, I tend to not really follow them through. So goals, these goals that we can kind of follow through the year and then measure them at the end of the year to see how well we did. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. So what we want to do is we want to write them down. We want to be able to manage our expectations if we can. Can we write them down? Can we measure them? Do we want to measure them? And then can we measure them? And then actually do measure them. How about doing the buddy system? Get a friend to do it with you. That's really simple, and usually, depending on what your resolution or your goal is, you can usually find someone. And then don't be afraid to revise it. Change it around. Be flexible with your goals. And don't remove from your list. Add to it. Make it a positive goal-setting session or resolution session. Don't make it a negative thing, because this is great things that we can do for 2011. And then share it with folks. And that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to tell you what my resolution is, and then you guys can hold me to it, okay? And then celebrate what you've done. And so just some things that we can focus on making it green. I'm going to give you some ideas on how to, some kind of guidelines on green goals or resolutions, and then just a few ideas of what kind of things that you can do. So I'm gonna read these just because my memory's not so good. Look, when you buy something, look at it and say, is that something I really need? Do I really need this? Is a want versus a need? And that's one of my goals, is to really focus on what I need, not what I want. I want a lot of things, but I don't really need all that much. So that really pares things down when you look at your want versus your needs. How about when I do buy this, is it something that I already have or that I can use for another purpose also? That's just nice and simple. It really simplifies our life quite a bit. Can I borrow one or rent one instead of buying brand new? That's a great thing to do. Can I buy a used one? That would be simple. Again, or borrow it from someone else. How about if you share it with someone? If you grab a friend and buy it together or rent it together. If you're rototilling your garden, rent it together and rototill both gardens. That would be very economically feasible, and it's good for your pocketbook and your body working on that. How about can we buy it local? That's a great idea. Buying it local, keeping the money in our own community. How about looking at it and seeing what the product is made of, what is in the product. For example, chemicals that we use, cleaning products, that kind of thing. Even makeup or body products, bath products. Look at them and see what's in them. Just be more cognizant of what you're buying, paying attention to what you're buying. How about, can I compost it or recycle it? That's definitely something that I look into when I'm buying something. So let's do some ideas now of what we can do for the coming year. So how about in general? Now, this is one of the things I'm personally going to work on. So if you see me in the street, you ask me if I'm doing this. I'm banishing plastic from my life. Now, I've done pretty good with carrying the plastic bag, or not carrying the plastic bag in the grocery store. I bring cloth bags. But boy, that Ziploc baggie is just kind of a hard habit to break, and I'm breaking that this year. So I'm not buying plastic bags this year at all. How about switching to e-billing? Doing it by the computer rather than getting the bill in the mail. How about think before you throw? Can I reuse this? Can I give it away? That kind of thing. And then don't forget to recycle. How about in the home, start composting? And that actually would transfer out into the garden. We can garden. How about when you buy new appliances, buy Energy Star and then recycle it properly? Get an energy audit. Use a rain barrel. Switch to chemical-free cleaning products. Just simple things that we can do. Make products and give as gifts. This is actually a fire starter made out of recycled newspaper. Easy. Happy 2011.